Hello, Cherie Hanson here. Today, when I was doing the dishes, which is one of my times of great contemplation, there's nothing more uh, about life that teaches you than something that is domestic, repetitive, and mundane. It isn't the phoenix burning on your back lawn. It's not the griffin landing on your front steps. There is no magical white owl that appears, but the thoughts come when you are doing something which is repetitive, which is usually overlooked. That's one of the qualities it needs to have, and is deeply wired into your habits. So, as I was washing the dishes, I started the day with the playing around. It's kind of like I've got a blank canvas, and what do I want to sketch in for this particular day? And you go through the choices like, oh, there's a book. I could walk down to my coffee shop I like and read this book. Or I really like weeding the garden. It needs weeded. So what if I did that? And then I came to the big question about how do I make my choices? What is it that governs? What's the criteria? What's the measurement? What value am I using to evaluate? And I thought about how in my life I have saved the do nothing days. I'm not I'm not feeling fired up. I'm not feeling inspired. I will save those up for when I'm sick or in pain. Now this is the Protestant conditioning. This is these are the puppet strings. You can see them like can I have a day of spacious nothingness? Or do I have to be wrecked before I can allow myself to succumb to just floating down the river with my head looking up at the sky? And the big question that I came to was no. You are allowed, and I'm going through the criteria. It's all coming home to me. It's just, if you're really sore and you can't move, yeah, that's okay. If you're recovering from surgery, it's okay to not be working toward a goal or pushing yourself. If a friend has asked you to do something else and you value that friend, then you get a pass, an exception. It's okay. She's doing something. She's showing love to her friend. Okay? So just shut up. And I thought about the thing I'd never gotten about other people. I've never understood it. I've never related to it. All the pictures on Facebook of 5 women who all look exactly alike, cheek by jowl, enjoying being at the beach. And I'm going like, what is that word enjoy? I don't know what it is. I can enjoy working, I can enjoy fulfilling a goal, but just sitting around on hot sand, exposing my body to a sunburn, it's not something I can even relate to. So I'm not resisting this way I am in the world, because the first step of changing is recognition. I know myself well enough to know that just recognizing that this is the way I have been operating does not mean I'm going to change the way I do things, because there is a period where I have to sit on it. It's like somebody's shoved an egg under me and I have to sit on it until it's ready to hatch. I think that idea is hatching. Yeah, oh, it's out of its shell. I can do that now. And so the question that comes to mind for me is, when is it okay to waste the day? Because that's what I've come to. I come to the final evaluation. You're not wasting the day if you're running 103 temperature and you have to lay down. You're not wasting the day if you are, you've worked out too hard and you can barely move. I mean, you get a pass on that. But to succumb, and that's the other word that really comes to mind, to succumb to the lethargy of doing nothing is a crime. If somebody finds out about it, I'll be taken out and shot or hanged, or there'll be boiling oil poured on me. I'll be so guilty. And I think the thing that I know about myself enough now is that to see something is the first step in releasing it. The second step is to be able to laugh about it, is to be able to look at myself as if I were a 3-year-old trying to put on socks. You're so cute. Look at you struggling with life. No, that's the wrong foot for that shoe. Don't try it. So the process, and I think that one of the things that I bring to people I coach are the revelations that I get. Know what your process is. Understand your process. It's more important than your purchases or your choices. If you're someone who throws themselves blindfolded off of a cliff in order to learn things, then that's your process. And you have to accept it. It's not my way. But if you're someone who has to unpick a cross-stitch tapestry in order to get to the place where you can start again, then that's your process. So learning how to love yourself, learning how to admire yourself, comes down to being in a place where you see yourself, you think you're just so adorably cute. What are you doing? I don't know. And you are now in a place of compassion, of kindness, of nurturance, of your own growth. And that's a very strong place to be. It's very strong. Because once you've been able to learn how to unconditionally love who you are, you're so much more likely to grow and make better choices. So much more likely. And what I know for real from coaching so many people over so many years is that will never come from outside of you. Not ever. Everything that comes in from outside of you is conditional. And it's done so that the person that you are facing, that you are dealing with, can be served. The only being you serve in this life is yourself. So trust the process. But first, see the process. Please subscribe. I really appreciate you subscribing. If you know somebody that is in the throes of trying to accept themselves, or they're having difficulty right now, share this video. Watch yourself with love. Look at your process. Respect it. You'll get there. And I want to say to everyone who has subscribed, who has thumbs up, liked, supported me, who has put loving comments, I appreciate you.